Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Jules Rambling. I decided, since it's an abnormally warm, beautiful day in January, that this would be a great time for me to do some videos of my horses and just give you a little bit of history and background on our horses, so I hope you enjoy. So the first horse I'm going to introduce you to is Miss Magic. Her registered name is Gotta Be a Dream. She is an 8-year-old, turning 9 this year, registered Appaloosa. We got her in June of 2013, so we've had her just a little over 3 years. Got her when she was 5. She was born and raised in Pasadena, Maryland. She was bred by an Appaloosa breeder there. Kind of sad story with this one. She has had so many injuries. It's ridiculous. When we got her as a 5-year-old, we were told was healing from basically ripped her bottom lip off. Oh, it's so hard. She has a lot of scar tissue in the corner of her mouth. So they had to surgically reattach her lower lip. So that happened when she was, I think, 4. Since then, she has had a couple more pretty serious injuries. She got kicked on her hip, kicked on her stifle, was on stall rest. The summer of 2015, she got kicked in the face and had a skull fracture with a hole in her head. And my vets came out and they were like, "This is gnarly." And they're, of course, like, "I know this is not what you want to hear as the horse's owner, but you could pull the flaps of skin away and see her skull, and you could literally see the chipped bone. It was insane." He went through getting lots of saline solution flushes. I mean, every day the vet was coming out here. Just this past fall, she got a kick to the top inside of her leg and had a bone fragment chip off and abscessed. So she's just had issues, and she's only 8. But she's one I would love some advice and input on. She's very angry when it comes to other horses. I mean, I'll be on her back, and the only thing I've ever seen on the trail that scares her are other horses. What I gather, she was only ever turned out with one other horse from the time she was weaned until the time we bought her as a 5-year-old. So I don't know if that has to do with it, but she just very anxious, very angry, grumpy. She's had ulcers. So I don't know, if you guys have any recommendations, I would love to hear if you've had experience with a horse that has anxiety when it comes to other horses. Like, as you can see, she doesn't mind standing here with me. She doesn't mind getting petted. She loves being groomed, loves her groundwork. But when another horse comes near her, she's gone. Her brain is just shut. She shuts down. And it makes me sad because she is my all-time favorite trail horse I've ever had. It breaks my heart that she's just so angry. But she's my big dog. She likes to lick things. Can I lick my hand? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Started getting her out on trails and discovered she has one of the best brains I think I've ever encountered in a horse. Just very smart, kind of thinks things through, never really freaks out. Her 3rd trail ride ever, my then boyfriend, my husband now, but he was my boyfriend at the time, was on a trail ride with me and my boss, and he was on our gelding, who is the husband safe horse, and the gelding decided, I would rather go eat grass and go over here. So my boyfriend could not get the horse back where we needed him to go. So I was like, let's switch horses, knowing she's inexperienced, but I figured sandwich her between 2 other horses, she'd be fine. And sure enough, she was a rock star. I was blown away. We came to a really steep hill, and he didn't feel comfortable riding her down, so he wanted to dismount, and she's standing downwards on this hill, and I'm at the base, and he goes to dismount, and we still say, it almost looked like roots grew out of her feet. She did not budge. Guys, this is a 5-year-old who'd only had 60 days professional training and then sat for a year and a half with a complete novice beginner. Like, it was awesome to watch. She just stood there like a champ. She was amazing. It just blew me away. So that was the first time I was like, this horse is pretty darn special. what was it? I think it was 2 months before my wedding. I'm out on a trail ride with her, and we got attacked by yellow jackets, and it was my own fault. I fell from her, but she never bucked, she never reared. I put her into a one-range stop, but she did not know a one-range stop very well at that point, and I literally spun out of the saddle, landed underneath her. She stopped, sidestepped away from me, and then she ran. So when we got home, she still had 3 yellow jackets attached to her, still stinging her. I think I pulled 12 stingers out of her body, broke out in hives. I mean, it was horrible. This poor horse. What smells? You never do those faces. Next awesome trail story is we trailered them to Bull Run Park, and I think it was her first time ever, and exploring, which of course there's a gun range there, so they hear the guns going off. So we get to a section of the park where I think they were dredging from the Bull Run River. Not really sure, but they had like the orange caution plastic temporary fencing stuff up and loud machinery. I mean, it was crazy, and looking back I'm like, we were pretty silly for trying to ride through there. And this one, we got off and let him through. Safety first, guys, always safety. Led her through, and she just is like, I'm trusting my human, this is gonna be okay. And the guys running the machinery stopped it, and they said, I cannot believe how well behaved your horses are being. Yes, I'm saying all good stories about you. So that's Black Magic, or Gotta Be a Dream. I hope you've enjoyed meeting her. I would love to find out if any of my viewers have Appaloosas. So comment below your Appaloosa, their name, pedigree, etc. I'll put her pedigree in the description. So please click like and subscribe. Love horses. This is what I want to do. Ever since I was a little kid, I've wanted to do stuff with horses. I am by no means a professional trainer. Is my coat delicious? This is just my passion. I love horses. I love working with them and discovering their different things. So as you'll see through the next 2 videos, maybe even 3, maybe I'll come back with her again. You know, each of my horses is so different, and I feel like you've got to work with each horse the way that they need to be worked with. So that's why I'm struggling with this one, figuring out what she needs from me. And we look forward to putting more of these out there for you. Hello.